Hi there, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and in this video I'm doing a tarot reading for Aquarius. I am using the Tattoo Tarot by Megamunden. This is the Broken Mirror Tarot by Vermilion, and then this is a lovely oracle deck by the Jade. It is a lovely oracle deck called the Jade Oracle, and it's by Veronica Iglesias. So let's start out with a quick smudge. We're just going to cleanse the decks, cleanse the area, and just cleanse myself as well. I use Palo Santo just to get a nice smudge going. It is hard to get lit. It's hard to get it lit. I have to use a torch lighter. Otherwise, I'll be here for a minute trying to get it lit with a regular flame. Anyway, so, what was I going to say? Sorry, I think I'm coming down with a cold. My daughter was sick last week, and, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's still the eclipse. I have no idea. Anyhow. Why did I even like that again? I finished. Okay, so let's just get this put to the side. Sorry, I think I nudged the camera here. Okay, Aquarius. If for any reason this reading is not fitting what's going on in your life at the moment, that's okay. Not every Aquarius is going to be going through the exact same thing at the exact same time. It's possible you may have already experienced this and you've checked it off the list. It's also possible that it's upcoming. You can also try your moon sign or your rising sign and watch that video. You can try your sidereal signs, and alternatively you can get the chart for today and see what planet or house deals with the certain situation that you're having, and then see what sign that planet or house is in, and then watch the video for that one. So lots of options, Aquarius. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Ooh, the World. What a great card to have. So this is card 21. It's the last card, and it's a major arcana card. So very, very good. Very good. Oh, then we have the Hermit in reverse. Not bad. Not bad. None of these cards are good or bad, really. It's just some are just a little bit harder to navigate than others. The Hermit's are a good card. He's another major arcana. And he's about introspection, meditation, that type of thing. Ooh, and then we've got the King of Wands. Wow, so this seems really good for you, Aquarius. Okay, so let's talk about the major arcana cards here. So we've got the World, and this card is sort of like everything has come together. You know, you've kind of reached the end, and you're ready to take all that you've learned, all that you've experienced, and just experience this new horizon that you've come to with this new understanding, all these wonderful experiences, this new knowledge that you have, and so it's like that you're just this greater person than you were when you sort of started this journey. And so this is a wonderful card to have. The Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit card is about introspection, kind of secluding yourself away so that you're not and secluding yourself away in a way so that you can think about things, see things clearly, see things without other influence, and so you can get a full handle and understanding on what's going on. With it being in reverse, it's either that you might be in this situation where you're already kind of secluded, and it might be time for you to come out and stop being so secluded, or it could be that that maybe you need to go into this hermit stage, but things aren't allowing you to do that for some reason. Then we have the King of Wands. So this is our fire card, right? He is air of fire. All kings are air, and with him in his suit, he's the fire of air. And so he's very he's quick-witted. He's very he knows what to do. He's quick acting. He makes all those right decisions when they need to be made, and there's just no there's just no hesitation. He's very charismatic. He's and it just doesn't have to be male energy. It doesn't have to be masculine energy. It can also be female energy, feminine energy. But the reason why it's we're saying the King of Wands is because fire and air are very active. They're active. And so he's kind of our active on active energy. So he's a real mover. He's a real shaker. So I see that you perhaps just from this outlook right now, just with the world and the King of Wands here, you've kind of reached the pinnacle, and maybe it might be time for you to take a break, and you're not really seeing that you need to kind of slow it down a little bit, and maybe do a little introspection on where you've come from and where you're going to go now, and perhaps it's time for you to do that, and you're just not seeing that. Okay, so Aquarius, we are going to use the Broken Mirror Tarot here, and we're going to dive deeper into these cards here. I'm excited for this reading for you, Aquarius. Oh, I know what I wanted to say earlier, and I just kind of I forgot. So if you like the video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. That is very helpful. Another thing that's helpful is subscribing, so that you will be notified whenever I pull another video out. And then the last helpful thing is to give me a comment, so I can get some feedback on, my readings. And do you like my tapestry down here? Is it tapestry or tapestry? I think it's tapestry. I don't know. Do you like my cards? I mean, I have lots and lots of decks. Yes, so I do like the comments. I do like the feedback and the interaction. I think it's wonderful, and I would definitely appreciate all three. But I'll take one. One of the three. Yes, my birthday's coming up, so I'm in that mood of receiving. Okay, the world. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius, for this world card. 5 of Swords. Interesting. This is air card. Air energy. The Lovers in reverse. Another major arcana. And we've got the Moon. Okay, so lots of... Okay. So our two energies to pay attention here is the Moon and the Lovers. We do have the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is about a connection, usually romantic, but the heart is definitely involved. Sometimes I hear that this can be about a pet. How we have the loves for our pets and stuff like that. But there's just a real deep connection with someone, with the Lover's energy. It's like that ability to just be your true self, that real vulnerability state that not everyone gets to see. And then the Lovers, they can be that vulnerable with one another. And it's very easy to be in that presence. I'm going to take a drink of water. It's actually not water, it's tea. I should be drinking water. It's so late. I should be drinking this tea. And then we've got the Moon card. And this card can have different meanings. Sometimes it can be about hidden messages, things that we're not seeing. It can be about finding that hidden message. It can be about shining the light on something in the dark. And And then we've got with this Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords, this is kind of a turmoil, you know, this is kind of a mental, kind of mental unrest. Maybe you're undecided about something. You're not quite sure what to do about a situation. And it's very interesting that we have the Lovers in reverse and this Five of Swords and the Moon card underneath the World card, because it's kind of like maybe like a facade almost. Like everything seems good on the outside, but when we get inside to like the mental state, it's not quite as stable as we would like it. And then we have this Lovers, this connection card. It's in reverse, so maybe this connection is kind of maybe not what we thought about, not what we thought it was. It's giving us some kind of worrisome, and perhaps there's just some deeper digging that we need to do in regards to the world. Maybe something is not as it seems. So let's get a read on the Hermit in reverse, Aquarius. Let's see what he has to say. So we've got the Six of Staves, fire. Then we've got the Pope in reverse, another major arcana card. And then we've got the Four of Staves, another fire card. Okay, so Pope in reverse. This card asks us to, this is our connection to that higher being. Whatever you call that higher being, if you call him God, Allah, the tree in the backyard, nature, whatever it may be. And it's the connection to that higher self, that higher being. And it can even be that you're a connection to your higher self. But it's what you do to come in contact with that. It's about ceremony, religion, anything that you do, you spell work, going outside and just communing with nature, just being outside with yourself, meditation. And with him around these two fire cards and him being in reverse and the Hermit being in reverse, I just so the 6 and the 4 here, they're both even numbers, and the 4 is definite stability, very stable. The 6 is it's like a regrouping, so it's coming back to a stability on a higher level. So you're coming out of the 5s, which just kind of messed everything up, and then the 6s you're coming to regroup and coming to a better spot. So you're setting out a plan. So you have a plan, very stable, you have your action plan, you're ready to go, but then it's like you're replanning again. So you might be a little hesitant. You know, I'm going to read this King of Wands here, and we're going to see what, we're going to get this big picture before I read what these two say. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, another major arcana. The King of Staves, that's him, he's reversed, fire. And then the King of Coins. Interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune is our major arcana here, and with it being in reverse, so this card talks about just life in general, just how life is just this continuous cycle. You know, it stops for no one. And it just keeps going and going and going. It's kind of like, you know, hike up those skirts, girl. You know, we got stuff to do. You know, it's that type of thing. It's that type of mentality. You know, and it's not like this thing of, I mean, it kind of has like a little bit of like a karmic feel to it. but I don't really feel like it's too much karma in this situation. I do feel, though, that since we have the both King of Wands, so staves in this deck is wands. We have a King of Wands and a King of Wands reverse here. I feel that perhaps you are a little... you're a little too concerned on what is going to happen. Like you're trying to control things. This King of Coins here, he is the king of the physical. He is heir of earth. He's a good, he plans things, and he's a builder. So this man planned things, and he's a doer, right? He puts things into action. Well, this guy brings it into the world. He makes it real. He builds it in tangible, usable form, you know. And these two guys work well together. However, I just kind of have the feeling that you're just trying to control things a little too much. And that's kind of what's going on here. I think you're kind of at a good spot. But I think with the controlling that you have, you trying to just use your mental abilities to just try to mold and shape. Like I said, you've got a plan here, and then you're replanning here. You know, it seems like I'm trying to find the words for it to come out. Let's light an incense. Maybe that'll help me. Okay. So where was I? Yeah, so like you're just trying to take things into too much control. You're trying to guide it a little too much and not letting it happen like organically. You're not letting it flow the way that it needs to. So I'm trying to further understand this Pope and this Hermit here. And it's kind of like you're like I said, it's not flowing, it's not coming organically, and that's what I'm getting with these two and this here. There's kind of a little too much interference on your part, Aquarius. And while it seems that like you come to completion, everything is good. I feel like you're feeling like it's not, like there's like some kind of, maybe something's missing. Maybe it's not, like you're just not completely satisfied with what's going on. However, what the moon is saying is that you probably need to kind of do a little bit maybe shadow work, and perhaps understand why you're feeling that what you have here isn't what you're deserving, or why you're feeling the need to kind of take control of things, and just kind of not letting it flow. Yes, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I don't know if I can better explain that in another way. We're going to pull an oracle card using the Jade Oracle. And this is an Aztec deities deck. And you know, one of the cards just keeps popping out, and it's Chalchicliqui. I think I said it right. The titles of these cards are done in Nahuatl, and then there's an English translation and a Spanish translation. So you'll have to forgive me. I don't speak Nahuatl. But it is the language of my very distant people. So I don't speak very much Spanish either. So, but people, you know, obviously I look Hispanic, and people are always shocked when I'm like, hablas inglés? I mean, and then sometimes I try to speak Spanish, and you know, I think they get it because then they'll use their English. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. Oh, turquoise. So this is Shui Hitl. Oh, I'm sorry. So the TL makes the k sound. It's kind of like a fat tongue against your front teeth. She huitl. She huitl. There it is. She huitl. And let's see what it says in here in our book. She huitl. Okay, turquoise was a sacred stone prized for its beauty and power. Because of its blue hue, turquoise was associated with the heavens, rain, and fertility. This stone was part of ritual offerings to springs, especially when that water was brought to villages and urban areas through aqueducts or channels. Also associated with time, wisdom, and sacred discourse, turquoise was representative of political power. Many of the nose ornaments, narigueras, worn by deities were fashioned from this stone. So that's that nose. Oh, what is that called? That piercing that goes right through the center of between the two nostrils. Let's see, where was it? This stone was a precious commodity coming to central Mexico from the north, Zacatecas, San Luis Potosí, and as far away as Arizona, and large packs of the Pochtecas, traveling merchants. When you draw turquoise, you are asked to keep in mind that wisdom is a gift from the heavens. Listen and honor the wisdom that comes to you, and it will lead to your source of personal power. Shwihuitl, it also reminds you to pay attention to your words, for they create your reality. So I can kind of see this, how it relates to this, in that probably the things that you're saying to yourself, they're not quite in line with what's really happening. Like you have it. You've arrived to where you set your sights. Try not to be so controlling. And try to let things flow a little bit. And, turquoise is a gift from the heavens, and what you have is a gift from the heavens. And with you trying to control it so much, you're not really receiving that gift from your higher power, from the heavens. So, I called you turquoise. Aquarius. I hope this reading has helped you in some kind of way. If the whole thing doesn't resonate with you, maybe a portion of it will. And if none of it resonates with you, then maybe it will one day soon. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate your time, and I'll see you next video. Take care.